In this video, I will show you how we can configure Telegram with Wazuh, or you can say integrate Telegram with Wazuh. So any of our customized rule or any of our rule fired, it will automatically give you notification in Telegram. So you can do this with your Telegram bot standalone, or you can send messages to your Telegram groups. So what will happen here, in some offices they have office group, so a lot of people's security teams, they are creating their own group. So anything happens in security risk, they all get notified for the group. And in case if you want to test this as a individual, as a standalone, you can also do these things. So first of all, what we have to do here, so I logged in Telegram from my computer. So you can do this from your mobile also, same thing. On the left hand side, you will get a search bar. You need to click on that and need to type bot father. You can do this from your mobile also, same thing. In your mobile, you will get search bar from where you can search bot father. So remember, bot father is @bot father. Don't confused with the icon with other bots. It's bot father @bot father. Okay, and verified. So after you click bot father, you need to click start. Okay, so let's start. So bot father will give you a lot of options how you can use this bot. So for our purpose, we need to create a new bot for our purpose. So the new bot command is /new bot. So you can click on this also, or you can type this also. I will click on this, so it will automatically show. So all right, now we have to give a bot name. So choose a name for your bot. So any name you can give. So for me, I will give here Dev Wazuh bot. Okay, Dev Wazuh bot is a good name. Okay, now let's choose a username for your bot. It must end in bot, like example Terry's bot or Terry's bot. Okay, so now you need to select a username. So username, whenever you are selecting, you need to make sure that it ends with bot. Anything ends with bot, and you need to make sure this is unique across globe, across world. So let's see whether our bot we can create or not. The name of the bot, let's see our bot name, Dev Wazuh bot. I don't know whether it is used or not. Let's try. Okay, great. So we got the bot. So the confirmation message done. Congratulations on your new bot. You will find this is our bot link to chat. You can now add this description, about section and profile. Now we can definitely add description whatever we need to do with the bot. But what is important, most important thing is, this is the access token. This is the main important thing for our case. Okay, the red one. So let's copy and keep it some safe place. Okay, so this is the main thing. Now I know that you can definitely create a group, add this bot to that group. Only thing you need to open that group, search with this bot name. Like if you search with this bot name, see the bot will show you here. Now you can send a message to your bot or whatever you want to do with the bot. So we'll come into this, but let me show you another thing from here. Now what I will do here, I will open a new tab. Okay, in the address bar, I will paste this address, and if you can see this Telegram bot token, I need to enter my authentication token, which has been provided by botfather. So let's copy the token again. This is the token. Let's copy it and paste it here. Remember, you don't need to remove the bot before the token. Okay, it will be like this. After you hit enter, let's see what will happen. So we are getting a message called true. Okay, that is okay. We are getting everything correct here. Now what we need to go back to the Telegram again. We need chat ID. How we can get a chat ID? If we send this bot a message, it will give us chat ID. So first go to this bot by clicking this link, or you can search this from your search bar. So let's click on this and send a message to the bot. Let's say hello. Okay, so I send a message to our bot. Now we will go into that URL we just submitted here. Okay, we just need to refresh this page, or you can click here and click enter. So after that the response will be completely change. So we will get lot of API communications here, out of which you need to know only one thing from here, which is your chat ID. Where is the chat ID? See, chat, and within the chat we are getting chat ID. This is important, very important for this. Okay, so but remember one thing here, chat ID for individual chat and chat ID for groups, they are different, because for the group we have some other options. The options will be generally for the bot, generally for the group, the chat ID comes with minus sign. Okay, but if you are doing it without any group or standalone, you want to receive message, that time you will be getting chat ID without the minus. Everything you do not need to copy, only thing you need to copy is the chat ID. Control C and keep it some secret place, some safe place. Okay, because later we need this thing. Okay, so we are done from here. Let's go to our Wazuh dashboard, from where we will be configure our Telegram. So now we are in our Wazuh dashboard. From here, on the hamburger icon, click on that. Then click, oh sorry, I clicked twice. Then click notification. On this notification page, you need to click create channel. Now enter a name of your notification channel. I will write down here Telegram. Add a description that security notification through Telegram. Okay. Now in the channel type, we will set here custom webhook. Telegram option is not available, so we will use webhook, custom webhook for Telegram. Click on that. Method will be post, and define endpoint will be webhook URL. So in the webhook URL, we need to use this endpoint, which is, let me paste it here. So it start with, let me show you, because two URL we are dealing with here, https api.telegram.org, then bot, and after that bot authentication token, which we have already got when we are creating that bot, and then slash send messages. So let's copy the authentication token again. So I have copied my authentication token and let's paste it here. Okay, so I already pasted. Let's see everything is correct. Let me check if everything is correct from here. Okay, send messages, and it will be bot plus your authentication token. You don't need to give plus, just saying you don't remove the bot wording here. Okay, and then need to save this. On your right hand side bottom, it will be, there will be a button create. So create now. So after you create, the Telegram channel is now ready. So now what we have to do, we have to set a triggering system, because when this Telegram will trigger, these things we need to understand. So trust me, here I have tried lot of tutorials, lot of widely available tutorials in website. No, nothing works. actually. So what is actually working in this version? I am using Wazuh 4.12. What is working? Let me show you. Other options I have tried a lot. None, no one a single piece of code is working. So let's click on the hamburger icon. Obviously, let me know if you try and yours working. So I will rectify myself. Okay, now you need to go alerting. So let's go to the monitor, and we will be, I have tested already from here. So I will be create a new monitor. But for that, now for the time being, disable these monitors, else we will be getting different kind of logs. Okay, so we are into the monitors, and now create a monitor. Okay, so we have a lot of ways to create monitor. I will show you part document monitor. Part document monitor will be something you can use, or Wazuh has its own tutorial. You can follow the other kind of monitoring. You can use that. So for this purpose of this case, I will use part document monitor. Let's name it to something you can remember. Security. So I will use SSH brute force. SSH brute force monitoring and monitoring. SSH brute force detection and active response monitor. It will help me to memorize what I am doing. Okay, so now you need to select a visual editor. By default it is selected, no need to change here anything. Frequency will be by interval and run every 1 minute. This will be remain same as default. Okay, and you need to select data. You will be getting lot of sources from the select data. So what is the best solution I will give you? You need to write down here Wazuh hyphen alerts, then hyphen again, and just click the asterisk. So just type the asterisk. So whatever the sources are, it will take from that sources automatically, and press enter. Okay, because it is written you can use asterisk as a wildcard. Okay, so I am using asterisk. We don't need to specify each and every sources one by one. So now next is the query. What query, based on what query we will be going to trigger this notification. So I will mention the same name as we have given to this monitor. So active response, SSH brute force detection, and active response query. Let's just rename the monitor to query. Okay, so field, what field name we will be using? Oh, query name cannot be query name cannot contain space. Okay, so what we can do here SSH brute force and active response Telegram. So now we don't have any space here. Okay, now for the field we will be setting a rule. Last time you remember we have created a rule. The rule number was 120 for the SSH brute force and active response. We have created actually two rules. Let me go through it so that you can understand. So let's go from here, nano etc var osec etc then rules, then local rules. So if we go there, we can see we create two rules. One is 120 for the account disable. If anything, if 3 matches found within 2 minutes of time frame, it will throw us an alert which is 120 and after that, if the 120 fired, then Wazuh active response will be using its disable account feature, disable account function, and disable the victim's account. Okay, and we have created another rule which is 120,000, and that rule was, if 3 matches found within 120 seconds, that means within 2 minutes, based on these are the alerts Wazuh will throw in general: 5763, 5503, 5760, 5710. So if any of these alert Wazuh throw us within 2 minutes, and we are getting 3 matches, then Wazuh will throw 120,000, and Wazuh will start active response by its firewall drop, and it will block that IP address, the attacker IP address. Obviously, we have something which automatically unblock that IP address because we have used timeout, but we will be block it through same SRC IP is there. Okay, so what I will going to do here, I will use any of these two IDs. So 120 to 100 or 120,000, or we can use both of them. Let's go to our notification. So let's type rule.id. So if the rule ID is, so we only have is or is not. So we don't have contained, exact match, nothing. So we need to make sure this. Okay, so I will use yes, and 120,000 is my ID, rule ID. For active response, Wazuh will block the IP address. Now what I will do, I will set another query here because I will give both of the rule IDs. So but for that we need a query name. So what I will do, I will change the first query name to something we can remember. AR disable AR firewall drop. Okay, and for the second query we will be using AR disable account. Okay, now set the field to rule.id again. Is 120,100 was our rule ID. Now we are perfect, ready to go. We don't need to add any tags. If you like to add, you can. Now the triggering condition, when the alert will trigger. So we have set a query based on 120,100 and 120,000, it will throw. Now let's the triggering point. Same thing for the triggering point, we need to give name. I will use SSH brute force and active response detected. Okay, because we will be getting this in our notification within Telegram. So we need to make sure if anything we are writing it here, give us an idea of overview what happened instantly. So you need to make sure, and you need to customize your trigger name according to that. Okay, so now security level will be 1, which is the highest one. Now the triggering condition, so I will set triggering condition, both of them, 1 and condition at condition 2, but make sure we are not setting it here and, because if the both condition matched, then only it is giving us the alert notification. So we want to change this to or. So what will happen here now, if the firewall drop, if the Wazuh uses active response for the firewall drop, or Wazuh is using its active response for disable account, in both scenario we will be getting notification alert in our Telegram. But if we said and, so both condition need to match, then it will give us alert. So now come to the action. So what actions it will perform? Let's see. Notification to Telegram SSH brute force. You can give any meaningful name as per your requirements. So now we need to set the channel. Earlier we have created this Telegram channel. We need to just select this Telegram channel. Okay. So now the message. So the message is predefined here, what we will be getting. Now I will give you a good template. So this template you can copy and paste so that you can get notification according to that code, or you can set your own code as well. So let's delete all of them and paste this code here. So in this code we need to give the chat ID which we have extracted from the very early stage when we are creating the bot. So remember I asked you to keep that chat ID some safe place. Now we need to copy that and paste it here. For my cases, my chat ID is this one. So I pasted it here, and now you can modify your text as per your requirement. There is no problem. You can preview your message how it will look, whether when you are getting this notification in your Telegram. So in my case it will be showing SSH brute force detection and active response monitor. Just entered alert status, please investigate the issue. Okay, if you need to customize this message, you can customize this as per your own requirement. Trigger name is also showing, which is SSH brute force and active response detected. Severity 1 is highest, and the date and time. Okay, but if you need to specify anything, any computer name, endpoint name, or any network source, you can customize this as per your own requirement. Okay, now we just need to create this. At the bottom of this page there will be a button called create. Now create. We are ready to go. Everything is ready from here. So only thing we need to check whether this is enabled or not. Let's go to monitor again. See, this one is enabled. Okay, it's good to go. We don't need to take any headache. Now let's go and simulate an attack. So same thing I will do. I will use Hydra for brute force, and I will use password guessing attack so that Wazuh will enforce 120 So let's try with brute force first. Hydra -l user share Hydra and user list. Okay, -p user share Hydra and password list. Okay, now the target IP 132.168.10.137 SSH. Okay, now enter. So Hydra finished this brute force attack. So what I will do now, let's go to Telegram again and check if we are getting any notification. Okay, so we are into our bot. Let's see if we are getting any notification. See, we already got a notification here. Monitor, the name of the monitor is the SSH brute force detection and active response monitor. Just entered alert status, please investigate the issue. We have set this message, customized message. Trigger SSH brute force and active response detected. Severity 1, start date and start time. We already got the notification. So let's create another password guessing attack with this machine. So let's do it from user1 first. Now I will be going. Okay, so let's go first root sudo -i. Okay, now I am into root. Now user1. From user1 I will try 3 times 3 failed login attempts with user2. So user2, let's give a wrong password. Again it will ask for password. within 2 minutes I have to do this. Again, wrong password. Now again I will be giving wrong password. Definitely we will be getting logs in our Wazuh. Let's check. PAM login failure. Okay, so active response added already. Okay, as per our rule, we have seen this in our last video tutorial. So let's go to Telegram again. What will happen? Let's check. Till now we didn't get. Okay, now we get the another notification. So SSH brute force detection and active response monitor just entered the alert status. Please investigate this issue. Okay, this is the main concept, the POC, how you can get notification from Telegram by integrating Telegram into Wazuh. So now you have to do here a little bit hard work, which is all the tutorial I have found in internet, they are not working at all. Okay, you can check the status, how many alerts you are getting, how many notification has been sent to Wazuh, sent to Telegram, this kind of thing. Okay, if you go to monitor, need to click the active monitoring rule, and from here you can see all the logs it has already. And if you want to edit this, need to click edit and change any rule if you want to change, or anything you need to change from here. Also, if you need to change the trigger or the customized message, you can do it from here, notification. But remember, whatever you are giving, it's make sure you can understand that alert, else there's no reason to give this. Okay, so what I will suggest, either you can customize this message by giving the endpoint name, IP address, or some other field, or maybe if you don't want to do that hard work, you can create separate alert for separate event. Like for rule 120.0.0.0, you are creating one event, one alerting event. For 120.100, you are creating another event, and give them a different name so that you can understand easily by checking, okay, this is the thing we are getting, that means something is happening on these machines. So in general, what will happen, I am giving this customized message. You can change it, like for example, how you can change it. So Wazuh is sending Telegram notification by this trigger name. You can change this trigger name to some specific you can understand, like SSH brute force and active response rule. Some rule you can add here, 120.0.0.0 or 120.100, so that you can understand what things are happening. Or this is the number one workaround, and number two workaround is if you can customize this message so that you can get whatever you are looking for. This is the overall POC I have done so far, but all the tutorials are in internet, they are not working. Let me know if they are working so that I can rectify myself by easy way. But this formula is working. I have tried and tested. Probably I will upload some other videos as well. If you have any question, do send me message in comments. And if you like this video, please do like and subscribe. Thank you.